There are some goons in South Africa who have been attacking and assaulting Africans in the streets. There are some that have been threatening to torch Africans alive just because they're in their country, and they've been saying that Africans have been contributing to the high level of unemployment in the country. Some say that Africans have been making South Africans stay longer in queues, for example, in hospitals, in schools. Just some excuses that do not even hold water. These are just devil incarnates. Yes, I said it, some devil incarnates. I've also had my fair share of insults from some South Africans in some of my stories that I called out on this, and I will still do it. Throw them stones. You threw stones last time. I built castles. Let us see what I build off this time. But whatever you're doing is not right, and I feel that you're fighting the wrong fight. Let me tell you, South Africans, even if you get rid of all Africans in your country, you will still face the same problems that you're facing, because the problem is not Africans. We all know where the problem is. It's the system, the imbalance the system has created. That is where the problem is. Deal with the system, not with Africans. And I will tell you this, whatever you're doing is wrong, especially to countries that stood with you before you got your independence. There's a saying in my mother tongue that translates to, when you're kind to someone or when you assist someone and they later tell you that they never asked for your help. And they're right, because kindness is a choice. We only chose to help you. We only chose to stand with you. But this is how you repay us?
I think that it's an issue that we are all worried about because of the specific circumstances of South Africa. And it's most regrettable and most unfortunate. I think that the young people of South Africa do not know what happened before they gained their freedom. The whole of this continent stood behind South Africa. The whole of Africa stood behind South Africa to fight against apartheid. I remember all of us growing up as secondary school children, went on marches. We were part of the African Youth Command. We demonstrated, we boycotted classes and all that, all in the fight against apartheid. Indeed, for several of the countries where their citizens have been brutalized in South Africa, these are countries that were called frontline states that harbored the freedom fighters, of South Africa, and gave them safe haven, gave them passports, to be able to avoid the clutches of the apartheid regime. And even Nigeria, even though not a neighbor of South Africa, was considered a frontline state because of the economic contribution that Nigeria did to the ANC to be able to liberate South Africa from apartheid. And so it is regrettable that the same people who fought against apartheid, are being attacked in this way. The pictures we've seen are very horrible. As ECOWAS, we've issued a statement condemning what is happening. The unfortunate thing is this is not the first time. It keeps flaring up. And so while we're condemning...
I've just remembered a comment that I got from a South African. She was actually a lady who told me that I come from an inferior country. And we have so many issues in the country. I should not be talking about South Africa. I should be talking about issues in the country. Well, let me not address it. But, I've just bumped into a video that clearly some South Africans are still mentally colonized, because tell me, what is this? Grown men dancing and singing for white people as they dine. So who's mentally colonized here? Who's still mentally colonized? Who comes from an inferior country? Anyway, watch this. Watching this, I honestly feel that clearly some South Africans are still mentally colonized. They're still in mental captivity. We are fighting Africans, but we are busy entertaining our colonizers. Still entertaining the system that got you here. Something is wrong somewhere. Anyway, my name is Wangari Njuguna, and thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe, like, comment, leave a comment. Let us have this conversation. What do you think about this particular story? I'll be waiting for your stones, South Africans. I know you're coming for me. I'll be waiting. I'll see you in the next one. Kwaheri.